Now it's time for the Dolphins preview. Yes, sir. The Miami Dolphins will be hosting the Minnesota Vikings this Sunday. Our very own Patrick Peterson is going to the crib.
Yes,
as
sir.
we like to call it.
Just hold on, I'm coming home.
Yeah, what's the feeling like going home? You know what I mean? Going home. And number one, hold on. Do you have a large amount of tickets? Do you have a large, ticket request list to take care of? Or are you just kind of keeping everything kind of marginal a little bit, to say the least?
No, Matt, don't play that no more, man. I'm in year 12. Yeah, I ain't doing that no more, man. We're going to be at the crib. I got a 15 ticket limit.
That's
and
it.
Hell, 10 of them already going to my family. The other 5.
You gotta play rock, paper, scissors, or just close your eyes and pick a name.
That's all I got, because at the end of the day, I'm paying for these tickets.
Yeah. People don't realize that. People think because we play, you get tickets free. No. You get 2 free home ones. At home, you get 2 free. Is that still accurate?
Yes, yeah, that's still a thing.
And everything else you got to pay for.
Oh man.
Yeah. I remember when I played the Super Bowl, man, everybody was asking about, can I get a ticket? I'm like, hey, man, no Super Bowl tickets, pricey too. You got to spend. They're like $2,500, $2,600 a ticket.
I know.
And you can buy them for $15. They're gonna take it out that Super Bowl check.
Yeah,
that check
man.
Be a little light.
He'll be on TV.
Well, I'm gonna watch it from TV, my guy. I'm gonna be tuned in. And this is your second time. I didn't know this. This is your second time playing down in Miami. The first time was 2016, 26-23 loss. 26-23 loss when you were with the Cardinals. But what people might not know about Pat P, growing up, this man loved the Miami Dolphins.
I did, man.
Hey, describe your Dolphins fandom growing up as a youngster down in South Florida.
Man, Mac, nobody can tell me nothing about my Miami Dolphins.
That song on the side, right?
Yes, sir, man. My favorite player, obviously everybody gonna say Dan Marino. Dan was the man, no doubt about it. But Patrick Surtain.
That was your favorite player?
That was my man.
When Pat Surtain and then Sam Madison. No question. Brock Marion.
Boy. T-Buck was in there with the boys up for a little bit.
T-Buck was in that secondary too. He played with the boys.
So
they crossed paths.
Man, Pat Surtain, that was like my favorite guy to watch, when I did watch it, while I was watching the Dolphins. Zach Thomas, Jason Taylor, Vonnie Holiday. My boy Joey Porter was down there for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Man, I remember I ain't gonna never forget. I remember we signed David Boston.
David Boston. Man, listen, I played against David Boston my rookie year?
No, I did not know that. But when we signed him, in the preseason.
Go ahead.
Matt, but when we signed him, instantly, we're going to the Super Bowl. He was like T.O., like far as, his size and everything. He was just
T.O.
Hey, no, he was.
We played my rookie year. We played Miami in the preseason, and I'm out there early in the game. Freaking David Boston come to my side.
Ooh.
We playing a 5-zone coverage. I got a man-to-man. I'm playing off technique. And I grew up watching David Boston. All I remember is the freaking fight between him and Charles Woodson, Ohio State versus Michigan, right in Ann Arbor. But this David Boston looked different than what I saw in Ohio State. That man came through. His forearms was big, bis and tries popping out. He must have had oil all on his body. He was glistening. I said, man. I said, what? I said, boy, my luck. I'm out here playing off. They're going to hit him with a hitch. I said, I already know. I'm a rookie. They're going to hit him with a hit. I said, Matt, just know this is a grown man. Hey, and sure enough, Pat P, they threw the hitch route.
Oh, my goodness.
They threw the hitch route, and I said, man, because the first thing I see is all the muscles. The man calf popping out his legs. He got quads coming in. I said, man, this man going to try to run me over. Luckily enough, he tried to sidestep me. You know what I mean? So I made sure I had kept my outside contained, forced them in. But man, David Boston was a specimen, bro.
David Boston, Chris Chambers. We had one boy,
Chambers
Ronnie
was a
Brown.
beast. Yeah,
hey,
that's my draft class. Ronnie Brown.
My boy, who was always, man, he was good as a backup. He wasn't good when we made him the starter. But that doggone, is it Gus Farut?
He's a quarterback.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ooh, boy, he was sharp as a backup. Anytime the starter got hurt, he came in and wheeled us to a W. But got doggone it when we made him the starter.
Yep.
Woo!
No question. No question. It's different. Gus Farrat.
But yeah, man. Gus Farrat, that's his name. But yeah, man, there you go. Man, name some all-time Dolphins, man. That's how big of a fan I was. Also, my tight end name, number 81.
Randy McMichael.
Randy McMichael.
Went to Georgia.
Randy McMichael, yeah.
Yeah.
Ricky Williams.
Ricky Williams. Ricky
Williams, man. My favorite game with Ricky Williams when they played Buffalo when it snowed. Ricky had to run for about 250. I remember first play 80 up the sideline. They had the white jerseys on, the teal pants, teal white. That boy Ricky had that orange visor on. Ooh,
yes, sir.
That's when I used to play. Man, that's when I used to play with the Dolphins too on Madden.
Oh, man,
business. Yeah, I used to get the business.
No, I don't remember that, my guy. I don't remember that. Hey, I would tell you. He had, matter of fact, Pat P. He had 27 carries that game. You told me about for 228 yards.
Huh?
2 touchdowns.
Did I not say he run for about 250?
Career high.
I remember that game like it was yesterday.
You said that, boy. You got you a good memory. You got you a great memory. I would tell you, since you're playing against the Dolphins, you're a Dolphin fan, to go ahead and rock a Dan Marino throwback, but now that might not be a good look. You gotta. I
can't do that.
You can't do that. You can rock your Randy Moss throwback or something like that, but not during the season. You can't rock the Marino during the season. Not when you're playing against them. So looking at this current group of guys, I don't expect to see Tua Tagovailoa play. Last week, Teddy Bridgewater got pulled because of the changing of the protocols, not knowing exactly who you guys will see at the quarterback position. What are your early impressions on Miami's offense with first-year head coach Mike McDaniel?
Man, very aggressive. Very, very aggressive, want to take their shots. You can tell he took a little bit of a couple pages out of Kyle Shanahan playbook out of the 49ers as far as the run game, the run attack that they're trying to implement over there into their scheme. But they are taking shots, and rightfully so. I mean, they have two speedsters, arguably probably one of the fastest receivers to ever play the game in Tyreek Hill. You got Waddle out there and a young, talented receiver out there as well, in a complementary running game. So they have all the tools, implemented to give them the right to be aggressive, So our plate is going to be full. We definitely cannot allow any big plays because this team thrive, off those big plays. So we understand the playmakers that they have. We're not quite sure on which quarterback that we will be facing, but at the end of the day, I just got done watching the Jets game not too long ago, and those guys still was trying to get the ball down the field. So their identity is not going to change, So we just have to be prepared for whoever is under the gun come Sunday.
Well, Pat P, break it down for us. You talked about Waddle and Hill, two extremely fast guys, probably two of the fastest wide receivers in the National Football League. But in terms with your technique, knowing you're going against this type of speed, how do you attack this ball game, knowing the type of speed you're going against?
Just trying to, for the most part, just trying to be close as possible to coverage and just relying on your safety help, over the top, because we understand that these guys have, very, very elite speed, and that's one thing that speed guys want defensive backs to fear is their speed. But at the end of the day, we're not on the field by ourselves. We just have to understand where our help is. And it is going to be times to where we are going to have a hard down to where we won't have safety help, and at the end of the day, we play cornerback. We just have to blow up for that down, So at the end of the day, as long as we understand the formations that they want to get into when they take their shots, taking those shots away, try to force those guys to beat us left-handed, then we'll be okay.
Yeah, and what people, if you're not aware of the schedule, this is the last game before the bye week. So how important is it to head into the bye week coming off a huge victory?
It's very important. It's very important, not only for the team morale, but like I said, we're fighting for a position, in the early part of the season is always positioning time. And then come late October, that's when teams start separating themselves, so
no question.
We're just trying to put ourselves in the best position possible, and that's trying to win every game Sunday. And it's nothing like going into a bye week, with a dub. Just those days off just feel that much better. The coffee you drink in the morning just tastes that much better.
That Sprite tastes better.
Yeah, that Sprite. I ain't gonna have no Sprite in the off on my off day, but I will have me some Sincro. Somebody pass me Sincro. That shout out to my boy MJ with the that Reposado tequila. I will have me a bottle of that.
I was about to say, what's Sincro? What that is?
Sincro, man. That's that my MJ tequila.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. I ain't never heard that before.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't even drink it. That's why you ain't hear it. That's why you hear about it. But yeah, man, the air tastes a little cleaner. Back everything just a whole lot better when you go into the bye week with the dub. So yeah, we get a dub going. That's the most important part is obviously keeping the leg up on the division. Keep our position where we are right now, which is I think we're second in NFC. Which is don't mean anything right now if we can't continue to sustain piling up W's. So at the end of the day, Matt, we preparing to win every single week.
Every single week. That's the mindset. With that being said, Pat Peace, prediction time. BMac's prediction. I got Minnesota Vikings winning 24-17. 24-17, Minnesota way. I like that. I 7-point.
You've been pretty close lately.
Huh? I've been getting close.
Yeah, you've been close lately.
I hit 2 parlays this weekend too, by the way, folks. 2 parlays. I hit 2
parlays.
I hit a 4-teamer and a 5-teamer.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
League or college? Collegiate.
The 4-teamer was one NFL, was the Thursday night game. I took the under. No, I took the Colts winning that game. Well, covering the spread, but they actually won, so I was good. And I had 3 college teams.
Hey, right? Speaking of the Thursday night game, sorry to cut you off.
Yep.
Did we talk about that game?
What you want to talk about? How bad? What we talk? Would you?
Hey man, you remember what Richard said?
Oh, about Russell. Man, listen. We
haven't talked about that
we're gonna tap into that in around the league. That's what
we're
gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. No question. But with that being said, the predictions 24-17.